Hey guys, what's going on? We are starting the reading off with Hermit and Ace of Wands. When we have Hermit, this can be spending some time thinking, spending some time reflecting, and usually wanting to gain some clarity. I'm seeing there be an Ace of Wands, which means that you can have a door that's opening, but I'm not seeing you take action on this yet. I'm seeing you more so be thinking about things, and it feels like, well, I'm not going to do anything about this until I feel ready. So that can just be the space that you're in right now. Like, even though the timing can be that something is available to you, you can say, like, that's not going to take me out of this space until I feel like I've maybe found some answers that I'm looking for, like understood something that I need to understand. Okay, I'm seeing somebody come through to talk to you. So we have Hermit here. We're going to say that this is you. I'm seeing there be an opportunity there, but this is like, I'm thinking about this, like I know that that's over there, but it's kind of like putting it on hold because I need to think about some stuff here. The opportunity is connected with Four of Wands, so this can actually be like possibly something that would be seen as like a good thing or a nice thing. And then we also have Knight of Swords there, so this can be somebody that's like, hey, I want to talk to you about this. I'm saying like we can have this opportunity together. What do you think about it? This is connected with a King of Swords. A King of Swords is somebody that can come through and be like not really holding themselves back, especially when it's attached to Knight of Swords, because Knight of Swords is somebody that's going to go and be very, very direct within their communication. Add that with a King of Swords. This can be somebody where they want to be direct, they want to talk about things, they're like ready to do it right now. But having Hermit over here can be somebody that they don't feel like they're totally in that space. And so even though Hermit can be well aware that this opportunity is there, at the same time, they can be like, I'm not going to come out of Hermit mode just because something is there. I'm going to spend this time thinking about things, and then I'm going to figure out what I want to do about this. Or like when I emerge, I'm going to know what to do. But yeah, it's kind of like, if you're not ready to go through a door and somebody's holding it open, you're not, this person anyway, is not just going to go through it just because it's open if they're not sure they really want to go through that door. So there can be some time being spent thinking about this. I feel like there is going to be a retort back of some sort. Yeah, if you're the one that's the Hermit here, I'm seeing there be an opportunity that somebody has brought to you. I'm not seeing you do anything about it immediately, but then I'm seeing that you are going to respond. If you're the one that's the one presenting this opportunity to another person, they see that it's there, they recognize it, they know it. When they are ready, they're going to emerge from Hermit mode and they're going to have some sort of response. See, a Hermit is going to think about things, and then once they're ready to kind of like turn around and move forward, they're going to do that. And see how this is connected with that? It's like they're going to go in this direction, but they may have wanted to show up in a really solid way. So that can be why there wasn't an immediate response. It's not a lack of interest and it's not a lack of awareness. It's more so feeling like they needed to prepare. Whoever is the one more associated with Hermit. Hermit can be somebody that's in more of an earth energy. Hermit is connected with Virgo. It doesn't have to be a Virgo or someone with Virgo placements, but it will be somebody that's behaving in that archetype of energy. So this can be somebody that they like to sit with things, they like to analyze, they like to reflect, they don't like to react very quickly. This can be somebody that when they have the luxury of taking their time, they do like to take their time to really think about what they're doing and be very mindful and precise. But the person, I guess somebody looked like an air energy and the other person looked more like an earth energy within this. The person that's in the air energy, they can have been feeling, we'll call them the King of Swords here. They can have been feeling anxious where it's like, are you going to take this or not? You have me standing over here waiting. And I'm seeing this person is going to come through with the response. They've just been taking their time, but when they show up, it's going to feel really solid because they're showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. So it's one of those times where you're like, you understand why somebody took the time that they did. It's not like somebody being late and empty-handed. It's like somebody that maybe is a little bit behind you on the timeline, but they don't show up empty-handed. But there could have been some anxiety about having to wait. Because I see one person, the King of Swords in this reading anyway, they like to move very, very quickly. I'm seeing that be it. It's like rapid. I want the pace now. It's feeling like, yeah, it's feeling like fire and air to me, the person that's over here on this side. They just want to do things quickly. And this person over here feels kind of like a little bit of the opposite of that energy. It's like slow and steady. But yeah, things are coming together. I'm seeing things be really good between you and this person. There's a 3 of Cups between you. And I'm also seeing a 4 of Wands above. So I'm actually seeing things look pretty good within your relationship. I think if you're the King of Swords here, you just have to be patient with this person, because I'm seeing them be somebody that they're in a place where they're really thinking about things, and I think they may need more time. The person that's the Hermit here, they need time to kind of like do things in the way that they like to, and it seems like they're able to in this situation. And the King of Swords in this scenario needs to be patient here, because I'm seeing stuff look really good between the two of you. Really good between the two of you. King of Swords looks like going to Hermit and saying, hey, I'm interested in this. And then Hermit looks like the response is going to be like, this is how we can make it happen. I'm hearing not to worry. Yeah, this period of having to wait, I'm seeing it be over. But the person that's felt like they were waiting, I see it be more the King of Swords here. Being like, I've had all of these things. I've gone through like 9 lives in my head here while I've been waiting over here for a response. And although I am seeing it like definitely be kind of slow, the person that's Hermit feels like they have some stuff going on right now within their life that they're thinking about. And this was something else going on. And I'm seeing them be the type of person where they really do think about things, and it may take them some time to do it, but you can appreciate the quality with which they show up. And so even though it may not be the fastest response, you can appreciate kind of like the craftsmanship of the way that Hermit is showing up. And I am seeing there be a response to things. I am seeing stuff come together, and then it feels like, okay, like wipe the sweat off your forehead. Don't, for those of you that you're the King of Swords, I don't need to be worrying about this anymore. Like things are good. So that's what I'm seeing be happening within the energy. So it goes from like maybe a situation that there could have been some anxiety because of like one person moving more quickly than the other person, but then I'm seeing at the end of the day like things actually looking really good here. I see too this King of Swords is somebody that may be more quick on their feet, and it may be just this King of Swords has an easier time communicating. Hermit does not have an easy time communicating. Hermit may really second guess themselves. They may feel uncomfortable communicating sometimes. They may feel like they don't have a way with words sometimes. I'm not saying whether they do or not, but they can be kind of self-conscious. They can be kind of insecure. And especially in comparison to King of Swords. Like King of Swords is somebody that can be seen as like eloquent and sort of a wordsmith, and somebody that is just like socially graceful. I mean, the way that King of Swords is coming through may be like putting a little bit of pressure on. When we have that Knight of Swords there next to it, this King of Swords can be somebody that is like pressuring Hermit a little bit here. And Hermit may already feel pressure without there being the added pressure. And so that can kind of like contribute to why Hermit's moving so slowly. I think they'd move slowly regardless, but that may be doing something there. But I'm seeing this Hermit be someone where they're like, you're not going to rush me. I don't know if they really say that out loud, but I'm seeing that kind of be their vibe here. Feeling a little bit Taurian to me, the Hermit energy. I'm trying to see if there's like anything else. This feels just like a really... Okay, I'm getting more insights into Hermit. Hermit can be having a really hard time being vulnerable right now. This King of Swords feels like laying everything out on the table, like being very expressive, vulnerable, just like putting themselves out there. Hermit, I'm seeing be like a little bit insecure. I'm seeing some like a little bit self-critical. I'm seeing some like fear of judgment. I'm seeing some like fear of vulnerability that's coming up for Hermit. So that can be part of the reason why Hermit is kind of doing things in the way that they are. But I'm seeing this again, like when they show up with quality. But there's definitely some, like a lot of internal battling that they're doing, I think especially within their mind. Okay. So there's an opportunity here for y'all to be expanding essentially upon the relationship that you have with one another. It's like an opportunity to connect, for things to grow, to expand. Definitely a lot of personal elements that are connected with this. If you're the King of Swords here, you need to be mindful of the way that you're communicating and what's motivating it. I don't know if this is just like doing a little bit too much sometimes, or there's something else going on here. I'm going to clarify. Maybe something wasn't being said before. Clearly. Like, maybe there's something here about needing to trust the process and not be forcing the energy. Because I'm seeing a little bit of a shadow Knight of Swords energy, and this can be pushing too much, too quickly, too fast, like things getting a little bit out of hand here, where there may be a need to temper the energy a little bit. Even sometimes problem solving that's needed. But yeah, it's kind of like out from behind the moon, I'm seeing things emerge. Yeah, I think as far as like everybody's involved, because this seems like it's not, I think this is both of your energies. I'm seeing something about like you may be particular about things, the other person may be particular about things. Like maybe both of you guys are kind of strict with what's going on within the energy. And so there can be some like stubborn clashing because of that. That's what it seems like to me as far as what I'm seeing. I'm definitely seeing there be like healing that's happening, that's like on the way to happening, that's allowing everybody to open up more than they had been before. But yeah, like maybe you're used to being kind of controlling with the energy, but the other person is a little bit too. And then it's like when you get to like semi-controlling, I don't want to say like controlling people, like it's not your whole personality, but you can just have a tendency to be kind of controlling within the energy. Again, so can this person. And so when you have those two forces meeting one another, and it doesn't come from like a healed place within you, it can be like a precaution or like a safety practice that's happening here, and it's being healed within both of you guys because you're like coming together and working with one another. It's helping you shed the stuff that needs to be shed, like the old pain and whatnot. And so there's growing and there's psychologically advancing and evolving that's happening. And I also see this being an emotional process for both of you guys. There's healing that's happening for both of you guys, but I definitely get like you're learning how to collaborate with one another. And in intuitive ways too. I'm seeing stuff about healing from the past. Yeah, I'm seeing something about a correction of some sort. I want to pull and see. I keep seeing something within the energy, but it's like, I don't know if it's ready to be talked about, but I'm seeing something going on, but it feels kind of like between the lines a little bit. Picking up on information that is going to inform action. Seeing it be like observe and then act rather than acting first and observing later. And that can be like giving you the guideline on how to step, when to step, where to step when it comes to what you're doing here. Okay. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting and tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.